So after doing my last video for learning your way around Poblado for newcomers, just so you know what the streets look like and what the area looks like to familiarize yourself before you even get there, this video is going to be on Laureles. So I'll show you what some of the streets look like and then up and down Setenta. So follow along.
Hey, you watching, man? Right now you're watching dcbornrob on YouTube.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is Rob Christian, also known as DC Born Rob, DC Rob, or Rob. In this video, again, I'm going to walk through Laureles. I want to show you one of the streets, one of the main streets, leaving off of 33, and then we're going to scoot our way up Setenta, just so you have an idea as to what that looks like, because everybody talks about Poblado, everybody talks about Parquilleras, so I want to show you a little bit of the other part of the city where I normally stay. I mean, there's other areas, there's lots of areas all over, but my choice, my personal choice would be either to stay in Poblado and Laureles, and I normally rotate between the two. And I'll go over some of the reasons for right here. Okay, so we're going to start with the map of Medellin again. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you get your bearings again. Again, it's a bowl. So where you see the lighter color here, that's flatter. But obviously around the sides, it's higher. You're in the mountains. Again, airport's over here. You see most of my little hearts over here are in Poblado. This is where we went up, Setenta, Norte y Sur. But let's go on the other side of town. Again, there is a domestic airport in the middle, but this is not where you normally fly into. If you're going to Cartagena, of course, you can use this. But so let's go across town, and normally your Uber will hop on this highway and go over to 33, which is this street right here. Now, hopefully it's highlighted. I've already plugged in the regions for Laureles, and it's actually Laureles Estadio, and you'll see why in a minute. It goes all the way from one side all the way up to Estadio Metro Station 2. Just so you know, again, the metro goes up and down. This is the river also, but not only is it the river and a highway, but there's also the train that goes along with it. When you get downtown, there are two different routes on the train. There's numerous modes of transportation. Remember, you can get up in the sky, there's some on the ground, but this is the metro, so to speak, which is their train. So it goes north to south. But when you get down here to get to right before you get to El Centro is San Antonio station. There it is right there. Okay, so San Antonio. So from there it goes over to the other direction, which will take you over to the Estadio station. Okay, so let's zoom in again. Now you see this region as it's blocked out. Hopefully you can see this. So this is 33, which is another main drag. There's a few, Nutibara, Setenta, and Poblado and Calle 10 Norte. Those are different areas where people congregate, where tourists congregate. This I found to be more local. And I know this because I've sat up on this corner many a night. I have video of the artists on the corner, you know, the guys juggling and throwing blades, what all different type of skills they have. But the other Sweet Georgia Cafe is on the other side of town. But remember, you want to go to the one in Poblado, not this one. You want to go to the one in Poblado. But when I used to live there, this was my spot. This was it. And I hung there all the time. So I made this trek a few times. So when you're looking at a map, though, when you're looking at a map of Medellin, you want to use this right here. This little hook was always my way to find where I was. See, even from here, I can see it right there. I zoom in, I can see it right here. Now, this is the university. So from there, I'm going to start at the university. No, let me take a step back. Let me go back to Sweet Georgia Cafe because I want to run this quick video of me walking up this street right here to give you an idea as to what it looks like. I'll pause right here. This neighborhood is beautiful. I mean, just the buildings, I just love it. It's so peaceful, it's tropical, it's quiet. And I'm not too much of a dog fan, but there's people walking their dogs. Everybody's comfortable. Tranquilo, tranquilo is the word, laid back. Look at this. Bonita. I love this neighborhood. If I were to move here, oh, this is absolutely where I would move at. I have not seen a better neighborhood yet. I'm sure there are Nice areas. Oop. Be careful crossing the street here. But if you have a high enough floor, you can still see the mountains and have a view. Some of these balconies are nice though. It's almost, I don't know, like I would think New York would be, 50 years ago. It's just quiet. There's something, but without the people. I mean, there's people here, but look, there's nobody on the street, almost. So when you're coming here though, what you want to do is stay for a couple of days, maybe get a hotel or an Airbnb, and you want to look for that in the window that says se vende, se renta. They're renting or it's for sale. And let me tell you, some of them, and if they redo the insides nicely, some of these buildings are really nice. I mean, this is definitely a neighborhood I would pick. Walking distance, because I'm at a hotel because of unfortunate Airbnb circumstances, but where I am is probably 5-minute walk to Sweet Georgia Cafe, which means 4-minute walk to Calle 33, which is like the strip for the younger crowd, and 5 minutes to Éxitos, which is like the Walmart. So if you're shopping, you can pretty much find anything you need there. I do have a video of me walking through in Éxitos when I first got here, but I mean, look, the buildings, you can tell they've been here for a while, but they're well maintained. I mean, look at the greenery. It's lush. Every place is lush. All the green is well maintained. Well, I can't say all because, some of it, not so much, but I guess it depends on the building. They take care of in front of their own building. But I mean, if I could pick a location, I'm telling you, it would be this street. Give me a view of the mountains like you can see in the distance through the trees. Some places have parking underneath. I don't know if that's the standard. They have to be small and tiny though, as you can see. Most of the cars are small and tiny. There's restaurants and bars, clubs sprinkled throughout here. I mean, look at this. This is like, California. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. People, if you haven't been here, you have to come. I mean, get yourself up, make a plan. Think about what it's going to take. Think about it, picture it. Watch all these videos on YouTube, as I did. Watch it. Think about it. Tell people you're coming. And then, go look at some flights. Go talk to some people. You have to tell people. You never know who is out here to help you. Who are you going to run into? If you don't talk to people, and you're missing out on a deal, because that's how you make it happen. Talk to people and they'll tell you, oh, I know somebody that has a place there, just like I met the lady in the airport. So now I'm going to Cuba. Anyway, look at this greenery. Life is good. Okay, so now you see it's tropical. I love that neighborhood. That is my favorite walk. There are many circles in that area too. You see a circle here, but there's other circles if you zoom in here. There's another one a few blocks over where I met David Dodd at the other day because he lives over in Laureles. But let's go back over to the university again. And let's start right here. Well, first of all, you see it says, one of my hearts is Laureles Factory Lofts. I actually stayed there once, so let me show you what it looks like. It is nice. The room I had was nice. It was tiny, but nice. It had a restaurant on the lower level. When I stayed there last, it was during the pandemic, and it was a struggle for some people. I'll just say I was right here, and I can look right out the window. And again, there's a little restaurant bar here. There's one on the corner, too, a little coffee shop. So great area. But again, that is at the beginning of the Setenta. So remember, you have the college right here. Central Commercial Unicentro Medellin. No, what's the name of this? Universidad Pontificia Bolivarian. Okay, so I shouldn't have tried that. But let's zoom in. So here's my place over here. But going one way, the other direction is Setenta. Setenta is 70. So this is the other main drag that you see. And again, I'm going to do like the other video, and I'm going to pull a man up here, and I'm going to we're going to walk up the middle of this street. Okay. So now you see where you are. This is the college right here. Oops. Let me go back. We're actually going up this way. Okay. So this is where Setenta ends. This street is, this is a nice part of town. Again, it's not 100% safe. So don't think just because you're not in Poblado, they know tourists are over there too. And maybe the robbers on that side of town don't feel like catching the Uber to Poblado. So they get you hemmed up on this side of town. But anyway, lots of restaurants. Jenny Lau is over here. Lots of restaurants, bars. It even has an exito we're going to drive by in a minute. And this is where I had probably the worst meal ever on this street. I'm not going to show it. I get grief from that video because I don't care for Colombian food. Sorry. Love Colombia, not the food. Now, I've had great meals there, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't Colombian food, okay? If I got to eat another arepa, by the way, that's not a good name anyway for a food. Or arepa, whatever, is not that little bread brick, whatever it's called. But numerous hotels on both sides of the street. The further you go up, you'll see there's a couple of high rises. I've stayed in one of those too. And again, you can walk to the left of here, go over about 4 or 5 blocks, and the neighborhoods are just as nice as the ones that I showed you walking a second ago, because that's actually how I got over here. I would walk from there up to the Estadio station. I would just sit on the stairs. You want to people watch? Sit on the stairs of the Estadio metro station. And we're going to keep on going until we get up there. But just to show you, because I got a couple of comments that this was cool to see what the streets actually look like. Just remember, you're coming down a one-way street. This right here is one way, but if you're walking, it doesn't matter. Now here's the exito right here. It's a tiny exito. An exito is like a Walmart, but this is like a Walmart grocery. If you have those in your area, it's small. And it's more of a grocery store. I don't think they have TVs and things like that, like the main ones do, because the larger ones do. So this is like the main intersection in Laureles, as far as I'm concerned, if you're in this area, on Setenta anyway. Okay, I'm not sure if this is Nutibaro or San Juan, which are a couple of the main drags. Oh, there's a cat out here that sells these. I don't even know if, will it be here? Yeah, maybe right there. That has fried coconut. Is this it? Oh, let me tell you, this stuff. Can I zoom in? Where'd it go? Yeah, right there. No, there's cups. I don't know, but fried coconut strips. They look like French fries, and they put them in a cup. Good stuff. But this is a main intersection, so familiarize yourself with this. This is back down to the college, but that exito should be a landmark for you. Okay, so let's continue up. A lot more restaurants, both sides of the street. Just familiarize yourself, okay? Hotel Merlot. Obviously, that's a good location. Again, they start getting higher the further you go up here. I forget. I'm not sure if that's the one that I stayed at, but parks all along the way. And during the day, the hustle and bustle is cool on this side of town. It's not like Poblado, really. Even during rush hour, I don't think so. Now, the bad meal I had was over here somewhere. I shouldn't even point them out. That video is still up. If you want to see that video, it's like food, my food in Medellin Colombia. Yeah, I got a lot of grief for that one, obviously from locals who didn't like the fact that I didn't like. I think it's over in here, but I won't point him out. You'll see it anyway. This was the worst. It definitely was the worst looking meal I've had. It was a tamale. You know, I live in Texas. I'm thinking a tamale is, a tamale. I got a tamal, and it was huge. I'll leave it to, if you want to see that video, maybe I'll leave a link at the end of this one so you can see it. But anyway, it's nice in here. Lots of coffee shops, lots of bars on the restaurants. When you see on TV and people are watching a game, and it's a big deal when the game is on too. Everybody wears their yellow shirts, and they're in these bars watching the game. And the whole town pretty much shuts down. Great coffee shops in here too. There's a couple, I don't know if I can point that out, Panaderia. But all in here, there's some great coffee shops. Now we're at the train. So we've gone all the way up to the other end of the map. And here's the Estadio station. If you want to people watch, just go sit on these stairs right here. And you go in, you go up the stairs, and you wiggle your way up to the top. But this If you want to sightsee, sit on these stairs right here, and this gives you this view. And this is a popping corner, to say the least. The girls come by. Let me tell you, this is the corner if you just want to chill and hang out. Lots of coffee shops, coffee. Obviously, it's Colombia, Colombian coffee everywhere. And you get a una tinta, tinto. It's a little teeny cup, like a little Dixie cup, but it's plastic, and they put coffee in it. So you'll see everybody. I don't have a cup here, but they hold the rim like this, obviously, because it's hot. So everybody's sipping like this. You'll see little teeny white cup. Remember that, una tinto or tinta, one or the other. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, this is what Laureles and Setenta look like. So I just want to do a short one again, just so you have your bearings. It's on the other side of town. But by all means, get down to 33, which is 33rd, long strip of nightclubs, bars. But to me, it seems like the crowd is a whole lot younger. But get to Medellin. I'm telling you, I was there a few weeks ago, and the vibe was good. The vibe was good for me. I survived it with no threats. Even after seeing a cat with, I won't even talk about it. Anyway, I've already done that video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please travel, but travel safely. And make sure, if you are going, take your Spanish classes. Obviously, I'm endorsing italki because I use it and it works. And I can talk to a native paisa who lives in Medellin. I can ask her about Setenta. What's a good club to go to? Okay, go to Son Havana. Son Havana, by the way, if you like live music. But the only thing that gets me is, man, they don't start till midnight. You know, at my age, my evenings start early, like early bird early. Start early, and then I'm ready to roll out 12, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Dead. The band don't even start. It's supposed to start at 12, shows up at 12:30. Come on. Come on. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be safe. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. Join me on social media. I am dcbornrob official on Instagram. I am dcbornrob official 1 on TikTok. I am dcbornrob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media.
We have a YouTube channel, like it.
Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.